Alright, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video where today I got some exciting stuff to show you. So basically the guy that we bought the David Brown from a few years back, before I started my YouTube channel, he was getting rid of a bunch more equipment that he had, and he made us a really good offer on all of it. I'm not going to say the price, but it was a really good offer on all of the equipment he had left, and we took it. So I'm going to show you guys what that is in this video, because we brought most of it home, and I'll tell you what that means later. So the first and probably nicest thing that we've brought home so far is sitting right beside the shop over here. And that would be, wait for it, here it is, guys, sitting in front of the David Brown is a Ford 3000 gas tractor. It's roughly a 1971 model, so it's a little newer than the David Brown. The David Brown's actually a 67 model. There's a few differences between the tractors, of course, the size. This one's gas, David Brown's diesel. This one's at about 45 horsepower, give or take. So it's about a 30 horsepower difference. The David Brown's at about a 75 horsepower, give or take. And there's really only one feature for using implements that the David Brown has that the Ford doesn't. And I'll show you guys what that is. That feature would be this one hydraulic valve set that the David Brown has on it. And that would be used for, like, raising and lowering the cutter bar on a hay barn, which we did once, or like raising and lowering a pull-behind disc or something like that. But actually, we've got the David Brown hooked to this tow hook right now, which is a good next thing to go over, because we also got this from him. We already have one of these. It's sitting over there beside the bush hog, which is a work in progress right now, but that's a story for another day. So yeah, now we have two of these, one for each tractor, and it works pretty nice. Over here, we've also got a box blade. We already had a box blade, but this one actually has teeth on it, so one can be for snow and one will be for landscaping / excavating. Last but certainly not least, sitting in front of the Ford, we've got this little blue cultivator that'll probably get used behind the Ford at some point. I think it'll work great for like gardens and stuff like that. But this is the last thing down at the house that we got, so I have to go up to the farm now, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, welcome back to the world of YouTube, four-wheeler. Let's take you up to the farm. Whoops. There we go. Hey, wait a minute, who put those there? These chains sitting in the driveway here, which I don't know why they're sitting here, but anyway, these are chains, tire chains for that Ford. Something else we got. You can barely see them here, but maybe I'll do a video putting them on this one too. Alright guys, time to head up to the farm. So here we go, let's get started. Alrighty guys, we made it up to the farm, and I apologize for all those birds. They're being annoying. Could you guys keep it down over there, please? Oh, wait a minute. I don't like the way that bird's looking at me. Alrighty guys, I apologize if the birds and the wind are making it hard to hear me, or concentrate on me anyway. But first up, we've got this nice old John Deere blade. You can barely still see the lettering on there. This thing's like probably 8 or 9 feet wide. It's great. It's going to work great this winter for plowing snow. Sorry, four-wheeler, but we may not use it this year. Go check out my other video, by the way. Alrighty, guys. So next up, we've got another bush hog that's just over 5 feet. This one's a Husky. My other one's a Sidewinder, or Sidewinder, or however you say it. But we got another bush hog now, one for each tractor. It should work great. Alright, next we've got a little, I think it might be a Ford. Not too sure. Yeah, I think that says Ford, yep. Little Ford 3-point disc. I'm sure this will go great on the Ford tractor. Yep. That's all I really have to say about this thing. This is a giant weight for it to help it stay in the ground since it's 3-point hitch. Anyway, moving on. Nice little 3-bottom plow. Should work good. Not quite as big as that 5-bottom, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you don't follow me on Twitter, and I'm disappointed in your soul. Twitter link will be at the end of the video, by the way, guys, and I'm sorry if that got a little bit harsh. But anyway, on top of this nice chain drag, which we'll get to in a second, we have a post hole digger. And this part here actually is the 3-point hitch mounted part. It's off of it right now, but should be pretty easy to put it back on. This will be great because I think they're building fences right now. But anyway, last but not least, yet again, we have this awesome old chain drag that you'd put behind a disc. This thing was made, actually, with old tire chains from vehicles they used at the quarry, so this stuff's heavy duty. It'll work good. And yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. But there's one more thing I have to say. If you noticed at the beginning of the video, I said that this was the equipment we had gotten so far. And what I mean by that is that there's one final piece to the deal that I have yet to bring home yet. And I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. It's going to be a separate video because it's that cool. But I'll give you 2 hints. First hint, it does have a PTO. Second hint, well, I'll just show you guys the second hint. Alright guys, here's your last hint. And that's that one of these tires, specifically the one on this wheel goes to the implement that is a secret for one of the next upcoming videos. If you guys can guess what the implement is using those 2 hints, before the video comes out, showcasing it, I will give you a shout out in that video. Thanks for watching, guys.